This ain't it. Doing that here would be a bad idea. Whew, not a moment too soon. I'm Sam! Anybody hear me? Anyone? Footpath. Over here! That's right. Let's just sit here for a second and meditate.
Hey man, I'm back. Hi. Hey bro, how was Skyrim?
Well, enjoy it.
Hello, hello. Sorry about that.
Bro, this looks hard.
Nah, this game's easy. I mean, I have mine on very easy right now just because I'm building roads and doing stuff like that. But, this is actually a continuation off of the last video. Something that I did not say in the last video was, I was talking about stacking saves. So essentially, what you do is whenever you go into your, first, what I would recommend, go into your storage, delete all of your autosaves. Pretty much all you need is the Death Stranding profile settings, keep that, and then keep your last manual save, right? And then if you want, you can start a new game, right? So I have 2 games so far. I have 2 different saves. I have this one. This is my actual birthday character. This is my Gemini character, because I was born in June.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I was born in June, so then I made this character based off of that. And then my second character is actually my favorite character, which is one of the 5, which, the 5 are okay. So there are 5 different constellations that have stronger dooms, and 4 of my saves that I have are one of those 5. The only one that I don't have is Cancer, because Cancer is the only one that I didn't really want to play as. Because Cancer's the crab, and the crab represents cargo condition. And I've always been pretty good on cargo condition. I've always been pretty good on keeping my cargo clean. And I've always tried my damnedest to keep from hitting shit, like bumping into shit while I'm carrying stuff. But no, I mean, it's not extremely hard. But so yeah, so what I was trying to say in the last video is I was talking about stacking saves. So pretty much if you do what I'm doing, if you play the entire game Let me turn this fan off real quick. Let me turn this... Oh, okay, here we go. Now I can talk to you guys at a perfect level. Okay. So if you guys go through and you beat the game offline, right? So you beat the game in single player mode. The best way I can explain it is that if you go to System, right down here, it'll say Log In, Log Out. You go to Options, Game Settings, and then you want to turn this off. It says Log In upon launch. You want to turn that off. And then what you do is you come back out here, and then you log out, and then you won't be connected to multiplayer. This will be your own world, right? The only person who can affect this world is you until you log in. Once you log in, you'll connect to a server and then get a bunch of different people's structures in your game. And what I like to do at that point is I like to save the game and then log back out, so then all their structures are still loaded into the game, and then go through and upgrade all of them, right? Because in the last video we talked about, like, if Jim and Bob, you know, were connected to a server, and let's say Bob places a generator, and Jim gets it in his game, and then Jim goes offline, Bob, who's still online, can upgrade that generator to a level 3, and that's what everybody who's online will have it as, right? But Jim, who logged off before Bob upgraded his generator, still only has it in his world as a level 1, okay? And so therefore Jim can be the #1 material contributor to upgrading it. And then what we're doing here right now is we're just creating this, I call them hot springs.
Well, enjoy it. At least while it lasts.
Or sometimes I do it with blood too, so blood springs. If I do it with, well, if I do it with pee, I call them hot springs. I mean, even if I do it with blood, I still call it a hot spring. But usually whenever I do it with blood, I always place a BT symbol with it, but this one I didn't do with blood. I just placed that BT symbol because there's BTs around here. But yeah, so anyway, back to stacking saves. So let's say you did what I did, right? So you've gone through the game about 5 times with 5 different constellation characters, right? And you beat the game. I mean, this guy I beat the game on very easy because I just kind of wanted to run through it. And then my Gygus, he's actually going through on hard, right? So he was born and bred on hard, and he's just going through on hard. So I'm actually pretty excited for that. I'm not gonna lie. I did stream a little bit of the Gygus. The videos are still out there. Trying to think. Oh yes, so the whole point of stacking saves. So the whole point of doing that is that, so when you have those 5, so it's essentially like you have 5 different characters connected to your account at that point, right? And each one is going to be connected to a different server, right? They're going to get different people's structures. They're going to get different people's paths. They're going to get, like, each save, even if you had 5 different Geminis, like even if you had your birthday 5 different times, but you made it a new game each time, so like you make a new game using your birthday, you play a little bit, you stop, you make a new game using your birthday, you play a little bit, you do that 5 times, each one of those new games is going to be connected to different people. That's why I suggest try to turn auto-saving off if you can, or just like when you're done playing the game, go into your storage and then go into Death Stranding and delete everything that's not a manual save, because then that's how you know. It's like, okay, you know, order number 9, okay, that's my Gygus, because that's, you know, he literally just started the game, right? order number 402 autosave. Okay, I don't need that, you know, because that's just an autosave. And then, like, the last manual save that I'll have before I leave, you know. And pretty much what this does is because they're connected to different people, and they're connected to a different server. Yes, they are, kitty. You can, like, stack likes. So pretty much I can be playing this character, but this character will be getting likes from the other characters. You know? That's how it works once they're all online. And if you really want to do it, what I'm doing with all 5 characters is I'm going through, and the first main, like the 2 main things I'm doing with the first 5 characters is I'm building all the roads with each 5 of them, and then I'm doing a zipline route with each 5 of them. So each one is going to have his own zipline route and his own, like, all of his roads built. And he's going to be the only one to have, like, even touched it.
Let's get back to work. Oh, it was about to drop.
And, like, to some of you that may not be significant, but if some of you, like, I mean, I've always been that kind of person. Like, I was playing multiplayer since day 1, since this game came out, essentially, and I remember, like, seeing the most stupid shit in the world. Like, literally, I would just be walking down the road, and, like, it's like the things that are oblivious, you know? It's, like, so obvious that it's just stupid, you know? And I was like, dude, I love this game, but I cannot keep dealing with stupid people. Like, I'm sorry, but I can't. I can't deal with stupid people. So I gave up on them. And I started building my own worlds. I will say it is a bit harder, because whereas you can be connected to a server and have, like, a bunch of different people's generators and a bunch of different people's post boxes or whatever they place, you really only have, like, a specific amount of what you can place. So it's like you have to really be tactical about what you place and where you place it. Especially when it comes to zip lines, because zip lines are all I use. Zip lines, post boxes, and generators. So pretty much this right here may not look like it's doing anything, but this actually does. You guys may not be able to see it do anything in this video, depends on if we come back or not.
Sit here for a second.
Oh, well, yeah, I guess you guys will be able to see some change, yeah.
Alright, feeling good.
But pretty much this is just for other players as well. But I would always say be very careful where you put these, because when you're playing offline, everything degrades a lot slower. So if you place this, but you're like, well, I don't really want it here, too fucking bad, because it's there for a while. So you have to really make sure that this is where you want it. I also like to add death strands here. So if you guys don't know what that means, it's where you die here, essentially. I usually use grenades, but they do take a while. But, I mean, honestly, like, what else are you gonna do? There's no other way to kill Sam. Except for grenades, really. Which is kind of fucked up, because even on hard, you have to use, like, 4 grenades to kill Sam. And it's like, Dude, are you fucking kidding me? Who the fuck is this guy? I love it. I'm not gonna lie. I really do love it. I seriously felt like there was a good way to... I mean, you can drown him, and, like, you can have him sink in tar, you can have him get eaten and stuff, but I mean, like, if you're just, like, this spot, how... What is the... What are the possible ways that I could die, like, right here, and create a strand? You know? That's the kind of thing I'm talking about.
Time to move on.
And honestly, grenades are really the only thing you can use. And they can even be hard to use, too, because, like, you can't be standing directly on the spot you want to create the strand. You know? You have to be you have to be in front of it or behind it, depending, like, where you throw the grenade at. Because that grenade's gonna blast you, you know? It's gonna blast you back. And so you have to try to, like, land on, you know, where you're wanting to go. But this guy, he's visited the scene quite a bit. I'll show you guys some stats of him. If you guys get Bridge Link, that's how you can check out your stats. So let's see here. Oh yes, right here. So this is actually technically in delivery stats. But so he's killed 108 BTs. He's killed he's cut 65 umbilical cords. He's killed 202 giant BTs, and we've been to the scene almost 200 times. So those are pretty good numbers. I feel pretty good about those numbers. I mean, because I've grinded them, you know, like most people who play this game do not do the things that I do. Most people who play this game are very non-lethal people, right? They don't kill people. In fact, dude, I'm telling you, you would be surprised at how many people do not know the lethal mechanics in this game. Like, there are so many mechanics to go in lethal in this game that, like, most people don't even know about them because all they ever did was play non-lethal. And it's like, yeah, I'm not saying, hey, you know, like, yeah, non-lethal's cool. I've played Cyberpunk. I've played Metal Gear. I'm totally cool with someone who chooses to run non-lethal. But the way I see it, this is fucking war, alright? This is War of the Dead. This is War of the Living. This is War of Life itself, alright? I ain't backing down from shit. I'm killing everything. Everything. But yeah, so something cool. This is probably my favorite thing about my Sam. But literally, if I just stand here, yeah, you guys can already see it. He'll literally just pour out black tar and black pores, like literally like black strands and black spores will like just come off of him. I said off of him, but I don't know if it's coming out of him or off of him. Like I don't like look, it's just pouring out of him. You can also really see it when I do this, like yeah, look at that. Oh yeah, you can really see the black tar coming off of him now. Why this happens, I would say, is because I've killed him so much. Like, I've literally and I've even taken him to the suicide forest. Because if you guys don't know this, there's a forest in this game that is actually resembled after Suicide Forest in Japan. Very creepy, very scary, not gonna lie. I mean, both, like the forest in real life and the video game. But dude, like if you put it together, like this is what got me started on it because like I was in the forest and there was a bunch of BTs, right? And there was just this beautiful bed of flowers. It was dark, it was rainy, there was BTs everywhere, and there was just a bed of flowers. And I was like, how? This is impossible. This is impossible. There's no possible way that this bed of flowers could be here, given all of the physics of this game. Like, even lore-wise, like, time, fall, the rain, that's what I was thinking of. I was like, if lore has been a thing since the beginning of the game, and he's just been telling me lore since the beginning, then, like, how is this bed of flowers here? So I started doing some stuff. I killed the BTs a few times, just started testing some out. And so eventually I got this far. Like, I created like a little rest spot. I created a little pea spot. And that's what I would do. Like, I would just keep doing this. And then, whoa. What happened is I remembered, like, the fucking... So, like, in the Japanese forest in real life... One sec, I'm hitting the pen. Anyway, so in the Japanese forest... Suicide Forest, Japan. In this forest, it's said that if you go into it, the spirits who have killed themselves there will try to convince you to kill yourself, right? So, I started thinking about it, and honestly, it's like, it's really big, right? So it's like, there's life forms and there's death forms, right? And everybody has one, right? Everybody has a life form and a death form, right? So it's like, you're alive, you're a life form. When you die, you transform. You go through a set in stone process of death, and you transition into a whole other dimension, I would say. Like, you travel into a whole other phase of energy, and that would become your death form. Like, that's when you become a death form. And I mean, like, guys, I'm not gonna lie to you. If it seems like I preach this game, I fucking do. I'm not gonna lie to you. I preach Death Stranding, because honestly, there are so many different... It's like, you ask me what I believe in real life, like, what's my religious beliefs? I'll either tell you I don't know if I don't feel like I have the time to explain it, or if I feel like I've got a while to explain it, I'll tell you that there's a bunch of different things that I believe. Like, there's multiple different religions that I kind of believe in and that I try to stick to and worship, right? And I was like that before Death Stranding, right? And then Death Stranding comes out, and I start playing it, and it's kind of telling me, like, hey, these are what you believe in. And it's like, yeah, you know, like, it has elements. Like, I was really big in Greek and Egyptian mythology before I started playing this game, and I started playing it. I was like, holy shit, that's crazy. This game is so so intricate with its Egyptian and Greek mythology. And then on top of that, it has, like, kind of like a Wiccan, or like a paganism, kind of like a dark magic kind of vibe, like a black magic kind of vibe. I don't really want to say satanic, but definitely like a dark spirituality to it. And also, like, Japanese mythology. It has like a lot of Japanese mythology in it, and I didn't actually know much about Japanese mythology or religion until I looked into it. And I am a full hardcore Shinto religion believer. Like, the Shinto religion it has a lot to do with the zodiac, apparently. Like, it has a lot to do with the astrology and the zodiac. And then on top of that, there's like three main things. There's family, um, the like love and worship of nature, and then spiritually cleansing. You know, like physically and spiritually cleansing. Um, so it's like that is pretty cool. You know, that is pretty cool.
Okay. Let's just sit here for a second.
But dude, that's what I really want to start doing. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. I don't actually like have access to this YouTube channel anymore. This is actually the how do I explain it? Okay, so when I was in high school, this is the Google account that I used for high school. And I created a YouTube account with that high school Google email. So it's pretty much like I had a high school Gmail, and I used that high school Gmail to create a YouTube channel. And this is that YouTube channel. That's why I stream to Twitch a little bit more, because this was like, I mean, I am older, I am more mature, I'm like focused, like I'm at college level now instead of like I graduated high school trying to get to college. I'm working at a tobacco shop here in my well, it's not my hometown, but it's the town I live in. It's Brooklyn, Michigan. Yeah, so I mean, I'm trucking on. I'm trucking on. But I do believe that I actually have access to another YouTube account, and what I want to start doing is I want to start ghost hunting. Like Death Stranding and my religion, I don't know. It's like I really do believe, like what I told you guys, like everything has a life form and a death form. Like I really believe that, and I'm out to fucking prove it. It's just it takes time and it takes money. And I think I might start with Facebook first. Like just start posting on Facebook and Twitter and Instagram, just posting my videos on that first. And then after, you know, well, I mean, I guess I could upload them to YouTube as the same time. I'm sure there's a way I could do that from my phone easily. Okay, but let's see here. Oh, and this road is finished now. Dope, dope. I shoved those ceramics in, they ate it up, and it was good. Hell yeah, that's awesome. Okay. So we have 2 more bodies that we have to go pick up. This is where I actually wanted to enter. At the beginning of the video when I got fucking stuck with the truck and I got pissed off. This is where I wanted to enter at because I knew it was gonna be way more smoother than where I was at. And I said way more smoother because it really is. Even though you guys can see like I am having to fucking eat a dick through these rocks right now. I really do hate rocks, especially when it comes to the truck. When it comes to the bike, it's not so bad, but the truck is big and fat and takes up space and has real tiny wheels, and the worst thing about it is that there is no way to extend the truck higher. Like, if you guys see when you go into water, here, watch this. When we go into water, that it extends like that. That would make it so much more easier to go across rocks if you could, like, keep those elevated like that. Actually, you know what, that gets me thinking. Maybe there's, like, a secret button on the D-pad I can press. You do some sunroof shit in here, Hideo? 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 I call him Hideo. I used to call him Hideo, but I call him Hideo, because that's how I heard his name was pronounced. Because I was like, oh man, I love Hideo. I was like, how did I used to say his name? I think it was, hang on. Oh man. Because I've been saying his name so differently, like it's Hideo Kojima. That's how I say his name, is Hideo Kojima. But dude, I used to say, Hideo Kojima? Yeah, Hideo Kojima. That's what I used to say his name was, bro. I'd be like, man, I love Hideo Kojima's new Metal Gear game, bro. And everybody'd be like, Hideo Kojima? Who the fuck is Hideo Kojima? Be like, bro, you don't know who Hideo Kojima is? He'd be like, you mean Hideo Kojima? Who the fuck is Hideo Kojima? But that's what it was like. And then I learned, I mean, I just started looking more into the Japanese culture, religion, and stuff. And I really vibe with it. I really do vibe with it, man. They are such a peaceful people, and it's like their religion is very... And I think that's why the Japanese, in a sense, are so terrifying. You know, like, we've got some of the greatest horrifying minds in Japanese religion today, and I really do think it's because they're some of the most peaceful people. Like, if you take a Russian or an American and you tell them about a gruesome, violent act of terror, they'll be like, yeah, whatever. Happens every day. Because they're more used to that. They're not as peaceful of a people, you know? They're more vindictive, aggressive, right? And so I really respect that, man. I really do respect that, because it's almost as if the more, like the more peaceful you are, the more you can see the value in life, right? Like, if you're aggressive, you don't really see the values of anything. But if you're peaceful and you're calm, you can really see the values of life, and you can see the values of, like, everything there is. And I really think that's why Japanese horror can get so dark and so terrifying, because, I mean, it's horrifying, you know? It's literally the, like, degradation of that value of life. And I think that, like, you know, like, they take it to the next level. It's like, we have such a value for life that, yeah, when something bad happens, like, we look at it as something that's, like, extremely bad and extremely awful, because life is such a good thing. Okay, what the fuck is going on here? Why will you not fit? This is a level 3 truck. Why will you not fit? Whoa, 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 whoa. Wait. You will. So there are no more bodies. Just making sure there's no more bodies, right? Because if I hop in this truck with this dude, and there's another body on the ground... There is another body. I remember. I know it. Because we dragged his ass. You guys remember? We dragged his ass. Unless that was the first guy we picked up. Yep, no body on the road. Must have been him. So, unfortunately, the golden BTs are not doing anything right now. I am taking these dead guys back to Necropolis. And we're gonna see if we can't start some shit. So the battery did say it's running out, so I'm just gonna speed it all the way there. Because we do have to cross some more water. So if it dies, it dies. I'll just grab a, well, I actually don't want to place a, thing too far out here, like too close to this. I'd rather place it down further near the middle of the section. Ooh, right over here, right over here, right over here. Nope, not right over there. Jesus Christ. Man, this is awful. I hate these fucking trucks so goddamn much some fucking times. They really need to fix these trucks mechanics, dude. Like, oh my fucking god. Jesus fucking Christ. Like, how the fuck would a truck ever look like that going through fucking water? No. It fucking wouldn't. Like, fix your fucking trucks, guy. Like, look! Look at that fucking shit, dude. Jesus fucking Christ. Alright, fuck this faggot-ass bullshit. This is starting to fucking piss me off, I'm not gonna lie. I hate these fucking... Fuck these trucks. God damn. And it's not like I'm angry or anything, it's just I'm so... Like, I'm annoyed by these fucking trucks. They're so goddamn annoying. So goddamn annoying. Yeah, no fucking dick, Sam. Well, I don't even want to place it this close, to be honest with you. If I was gonna place one, it'd have to be, like, all the way out here. For sure. Like, right here. This is the furthest I think I'd... Yeah, it's past this first post box. But see, man, that's what we were talking about, man. We were talking about that shit. We were talking about generators. I feel like I only need 3 generators. I feel like I need 1 rake. Right here, maybe. Right here. This would be a good little spot on this, like, this right here. I don't know why. But, yeah, like 1 right there. Just 3 generators in the middle of the map, you know? And I really don't want to have... Well, I mean, I guess, yeah, because I could walk down, and I can walk up and down that mountain fairly easily. So, you know what? Yeah, this is actually a nice spot. The first generator will be right here. So, along with this goddamn dead body. Okay, now that I'm on foot, I actually feel so much more comfortable. I'm not gonna lie to you. As soon as I got out of that truck, it was like a fucking relief. If I'm driving on the road, I don't have problems. You know? It's only when I have to go off-roading that I get so frustrated with the fucking trucks. I think I even said, like, fag-ass bullshit or some shit. Like, fuck you, you fucking truck, I'ma clap your cheeks. Like, God. Stick my dick in the exhaust pipe and show that truck who's boss. I fucking hate the trucks, dude. I don't care. I guess that is kind of violent to say, you know. That's kind of like saying if I hated anything, like, I would fuck it because I hated it. And it's like, okay. But I left it there. I'm passive now. I'm okay. I'm running away from it. I'm running away from my problems. Now that we're on fucking foot, I can actually try to look through here and see what the best way is for this truck. You guys thinking right here? Yeah, you know what? I'll put up a little sign so then I always remember right here. I'll have like a hard run sign. Yeah, there we go. Hard run. There we go. kind of ironic because of the fact that I've had so much trouble with the fucking trucks so far. Well, no, I probably shouldn't have it like that because if I do, someone might think like, "Oh, I can't go this way because, you know," and I don't want people to think like you can't go this way. I want people to think the exact opposite, so. I will place that sign though, goddamn, because there's a lot of places. Okay, let's see here. Hide in the grass. I guess I'll just say build a road. You know? And then it kind of even looks like it, so then it's like, oh yeah, look, there's just like a little path right here for a truck. Or anything, whatever somebody needs to get through. It's just that one looks like it's the safest and the easiest. Because then I won't do that weird, freaky shit where the fucking truck is on its side half the goddamn time. I don't know, that's what also really pisses me off, is like I don't understand the mechanics and the physics of that. Like, how can that happen? I mean, I guess I could see it if the water was shallow. Like if the water was like really shallow, 'cause it was going fast too. Like that water was going fast and it was kind of well, it looked like it was shallow, but it's saying that it's yellow, so I don't know. I mean, yeah, well then again, I guess yeah, 'cause it's water though, bro, so I guess it would make you flip on your side like that. And I was just still stuck on my side when I came out of the water. Just trying to... Because that did, like, I hate the trucks, man. I hate the trucks. I cannot stream and use trucks because I will literally just get so angry on a stream. I will literally rage quit because of trucks. I'm just joking. I'll never rage quit from a truck, but... I mean, it was definitely hard for me. I'll tell you that. I think that's... And this is on very easy, too, man. That's another thing. That's why I'm so freaking picky about the trucks. Because I have to go through this game again on hard. Alright? And I'm not wanting to, like... You know, I'm wanting to use the most naturalist... You know, just like the easiest thing. Like... Essentially, the way I see it is if you start off with a Sam who has nothing. So, essentially... If you just take all the stuff I have on my Sam... I'll keep the boots on for God's sake. But if you take all this stuff off... This right here is the Sam you start with. Right? Now, when you get over here, you still have this sort of Sam. Like, you don't really have much. You can get some skeletons. But pretty much what I'm saying is, like... To climb this mountain. I want to climb this mountain with just Sam. No skeletons, no cargo, nothing. Just Sam. Right? So, you know, and that's what I'm saying. Like, really try to find the most natural footpaths. The most natural routes that you can take without having to have special abilities with your character. Actually, these we can all just carry. Yeah, we'll just put it on our back and carry it. Whew. Okay.
Looks like a way through.
Beginning scan. Scanning bridges ID. Verifying ID. Clear. Weapons detected. All weapons will be locked until departure. All clear. Welcome, Sam Porter Bridges.
Okay. Okay. I was debating on if I wanted to recycle all that stuff and switch out for the all-terrain skeleton. But honestly, it's like, I love my power skeleton, but when it comes to the muck and the rain, okay. Okay, let me see here. Hmm. Hmm. So, these right here, these armor plates, this is pretty cool. We got the thermal pads. This is, so, device attached to the shoulder or hip that will activate automatically in snowy conditions. Hang on, sorry, 1 sec. Okay. In order to keep the wearer warm, wearing thermal pads will reduce the degree to which snowy conditions drain stamina.
Thermal pad. Indispensable gear for cold weather operations. Especially useful when traversing snow-capped mountains.
They increase the stamina restored from drinking from the canteen. Okay. So honestly, I would have to probably say these, like, if you're walking, like, if you're not in the snow, you don't need thermal pads. Because I thought that they helped out your stamina, like, as is, like, just wearing them, I thought they helped your stamina, but, oh, you know what? But they are better for batteries, though. That's the thing. Yep. That is true. I think. Here, let's see. Let's test that. Yeah, let's test that. Okay, so battery capacity is just at halfway. Okay, and now, yes. Yeah, so these thermal pads give way more battery power. Holy crap. That's crazy. But those are more battery efficient is what it was saying. 1, 2, 3. How did we get extra? Okay, that's cool.
Thank you for your contribution.
Okay. So these have better batteries. So we've got pretty good battery power. The only problem is I really like using that oxygen mask. But I really don't like running out of battery power either. Fabricate. Okay. Here we go. I don't know why I've always liked my mask. I think it's because the mask and the gloves stack. And if you're in snowy conditions, all four of these work together. You know? And I mean, I don't know. It's just my play style. Like, before I use zip lines, I use generators. You know? Before I use zip lines, I use generators. That's why I've been trying to go, like, on my next playthrough, I've been trying to, like, find the best, like, non-battery powered, like, I don't know. But everything uses batteries in this game. But it's okay. It's okay. You just gotta keep that battery power high. You know? Rest at a generator, rest out in the sun. Okay.